story.
First, fast, accurate. With Jennifer Copeland and Rick Schutt. You're watching WSBT-22 News at 6.
The numbers are staggering. More people died from drug overdoses than car accidents in St. Joseph County in the past 2 years.
Now, new at 6, the St. Joseph County prosecutor says $65,000 could curb those overdose deaths. WSBT-22's Kelly Stopczynski is live at the county city building right now. And Kelly, the prosecutor wants to create a county-wide drug unit.
And Rick, hire a drug unit commander to oversee all drug overdose investigations in St. Joseph County that lead to deaths, something prosecutor Ken Cotter says he simply doesn't have the resources to do right now. But his request is just a small one compared to the overall $4 million in budget increase requests for the 2016 budget. That's something that the county council is getting ready to talk about in a meeting right now. Records at the St. Joseph County Coroner's Office tell a grim story.
Way out of hand. We're seeing more and more overdoses that basically are a combination of street drugs and prescription medications.
The coroner's office investigated 38 drug overdose deaths in 2013 and 43 last year. And through the first half of 2015, 26 people overdosed on drugs and died. Numbers that now outpace the number of people dying in car accidents.
Looking at the hard numbers support that we need a unit to be able to investigate those, to be able to go after those who are giving drugs to folks and then basically leaving them to die.
In July, prosecutor Ken Cotter charged 2 teenagers after 2 Granger brothers died from prescription drug overdoses. Cotter says he ethically cannot talk about that case because it's ongoing, but a drug unit commander would likely bring charges on other cases in the future, something Cotter says his office does not currently have the resources to investigate.
I would say almost every case. A family is, why did this happen to my son? Why did this happen to my daughter? Can't you go after the people?
The commander would lead officers from South Bend, Mishawaka, and St. Joseph County police departments, investigating every drug overdose death and other drug-related crimes. Cotter says federal grants could cover the commander's salary and then some in the future.
It's very difficult to say no to them.
County Auditor Mike Hammond calls Cotter's request a drop in the bucket compared to others in the 2016 budget. But he also says the council should consider raising property taxes to cover long-term budget increases.
It is a raise, pure and simple. But it would, if you have a $100,000 house, if you reestablish the rates for major bridge projects, that'd be about $5 a year.
County leaders asked all departments to slash 8% total from their budgets over the last 2 years. You might remember that. And there are questions tonight about whether there's enough money in the general fund to support a $4 million increase in the budget long term. Can they sustain it? Hammond says he's already suggested that county commissioners raise certain taxes, which would then be reflected in property taxes throughout the county. Council President Raphael Morton, though, tells me it's too early in the budget process to know if raising taxes would even be something that they would have to consider. The first reading of the budget is on tonight's agenda, and again, Morton says no decision has been made on the budget as a whole, but the council is scheduled to vote October 13th. Rick?
Kelly.